I am in the year 80 in the Common Era, and I'm talking to Adriana Fontana, who was a major player in the development of this new sports and entertainment complex. Adriana, who masterminded the building of the Colosseum? Who are the big corporate sponsors?
Well, I don't know what you mean corporate sponsors, but I can point out some fabulous features for you. As you know, the Colosseum took 10 years to build.
Welcome to Sports Center Row, where we are broadcasting from the spectacular Colosseum, the largest and most modern sports arena the world has ever seen. Really? That actually seems kind of quick. It took me almost that long to build something similar in my basement.
Well, over 100,000 prisoners of war were forced to do all the heavy work. Some cut stone in quarries, and others transported the stone from over 20 miles away. Still others dug the foundations by hand. Our former emperor Vespasian planned this vast arena after part of Rome was destroyed in a fire. He wanted it to be named after his family, the Flavians, but as you can see, that big colossal statue of Nero seems to be looming over it. So everyone just calls the arena the Colosseum.
That must annoy the Flavians after all the money they dumped into the building.
Yes, it was supposed to be called the Flavian Amphitheater, but there's nothing they can do about it. Come over here and look at the view.
Remarkable, it's huge.
The arena covers 6,000 square feet.
That's the size of a football field.
Well, I don't know what you mean football field, but we bring in sand and trees and real wild animals from Africa to stage giant battles. Look, that lion is going to tear those people to pieces.
Isn't that a little violent?
Well, I don't know what you mean violent, but it is exciting. Sometimes animals appear from trapdoors for a surprise attack.
Are you sure this place is safe?
Oh yes, we use a remarkable new technology in the building, something called cement. When it's wet, it seems like clay, but it dries as hard as rock without needing to be fired in a kiln. We also used vaulted arches, which are stronger than a flat ceiling. There are 340 arches in the Colosseum, almost 80 arches on each floor. We used pulleys and other technology to build them.
I noticed a lot of columns. They remind me of some of the buildings I saw when I was covering the Olympics in Greece last year.
Yes, Rome wants all the world to know that we are an important and powerful civilization like Greece. You can see Ionic columns on one level and Corinthian columns on the upper level. Let me bring you down to the special area where you'll be reporting from so you can start to get set up.
Great. I'll need some extension cords for the cameras.
Well, I don't know what you mean extension cords, but as we walk, I'll point out some of my favorite features of the Colosseum. I'm sure you noticed the exterior is decorated with gilded bronze shields. I also love the beautiful statues of our emperors and gods in the archways, and the marble. We used marble to cover the exterior walls for the seating, water fountains, statues, and ornaments.
You have drinking fountains?
Of course, we also have lead and terracotta pipes for the water and sewer system. Don't forget, this is the biggest sports arena in the world. It holds about 50,000 spectators, and some events are scheduled to last 150 days. So everyone needs to eat, drink, and use the toilets. Here we are in your VIP box. Can I get you anything to eat before your next interview? Some wine and figs, perhaps?
Thank you, that would be lovely. Well, folks, we're only minutes away from the first spectacle of the day, a battle between several of the toughest gladiators in all of Rome and wild beasts from Africa. You can see them warming up now. Join me after the commercial break when I interview the famous gladiator, Titus Aurelius. We will find out what he eats and how he trains for his biggest battles. For now, thank you for watching Sports Center Rome.